Hai, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Ahmad Kamal.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Rihab Adib bin Osman. I'm from group CU Cancer.
And we are from CU Cancer. CU Cancer is a mobile application that is developed to help cancer patients in living their daily life. So for the work distribution, from chapter 1 until chapter 3, Brother Rehab and I managed to conduct everything together. But for chapter 3, for the high fidelity prototype was developed mainly by me with input from Brother Rehab, and while he developed the working features for our mobile application.
Our project is CU Cancer, a mobile application that will act as a companion application for cancer patients and survivors. So for introduction, cancer is one of the most lethal diseases globally, and chemotherapy is one of the most common ways to treat cancer. So our app CU Cancer is a companion application that helps cancer patients fulfill their daily needs and also keep track of their pain and symptom history, appointment and medication reminder. The problem statement is a chemo brain cause cognitive deficits related to memory, language and processing speed, and it also affects patients' sense of identity and their interaction with others, which also disrupt their daily activities. And another problem statement is some of the existing health companion applications do not specifically cater for cancer patients. So our objective for this project is to deliver companion application that can assist user through their healing process, to observe what is the needs of a cancer patient who is struggling with chemo brain, which cause the cognitive disruption, and what kind of features that can actually assist them. And lastly, to analyze how gamification can influence users' behavior. We apply gamification elements into our mobile apps that will be explained later. So the tools that we use is a Flutter, which is a mobile UI framework from Google, developed by Google, and a Firebase to store users' data and profiles, and also possibly the gamification elements that we need to keep track. So literature review, these are some of the existing applications that we found. Cancer.net, Carezone and Chemobrain, both which all of these companion application for the patients. For Cancer.net is specifically for cancer patients. It also goes to Chemobrain, which Carezone is quite universal. It really does not specifically for cancer patient. So these are some of the features that we list down to see what features that they have. Some of these appointment reminder, medication, pain notes, which is like a note taking, gamification element, and is it for cancer patient. For Cancer.net, it meets all the requirements, all the functions that needed by cancer patients except for gamification. Though gamification is just an extra features. Carezone only covers appointment and medication reminder. It does not have note taking about what happening to their body, to the users, aka the patient's body. And Chemobrain itself is very specifically for cancer, but it does not meet one probably the only application that does not meet the functions that required by cancer patients. This is our use case diagram. Let me zoom a little bit. Which covers a registration system for our user, the reminder system for appointment and medications, log system which user can review all the activities has been done and all the notes all the existing nodes in the past. Also, the node system is very flexible function for users to take down what symptoms that they have. These are some of the screenshot from the FYP prototype, which will be explained later by my partner Muhammad Afiq bin Ahmad Kamal. Take it away.
Okay, so this is our splash screen. So for our new user, they will have to register first. So they will register, and then account successfully created, and then simple login, password and username. Okay, so this is our main menu. There are 4 main functions for our mobile application. The first one is the medication reminder. Second one is appointment scheduler. Third one is pain notes, and the fourth one is log report. And let's go through one by one. So for the medication, the user can add the medication that they have to take. So if they want to add a new medicine, just have to enter the name and how many times per day that they have to take the medicine, and then also the time, AM or PM, and the unit. Let's say it's a tablet, and dosage, let's say it's 2, and then add medicine, and then this is the medicine that they just added into the system. And then if they want to see it on more details, and they can click it, and they will be directed to my list of medicines right here. And then I think that's it for our first function, the medication. The second one is the appointment schedule. Basically the same for just like the medication reminder, but firstly they have to enter the date and the day, and then they can choose the time. Let's say it's 9 a.m. and then type of appointment is a chemotherapy session. Then they have to search the location, Kansas City, Malaysia, and then it will come out in the map here. And then let's say if, for example, the patient accidentally click on cancel, they will be prompted first whether they really want to cancel their from adding a new appointment, yes or no. If they click on no, they will be redirected back to the appointment page where they can click on submit, and the new appointment is submitted. So after adding a new appointment, they will be directed into this page, the list of appointment, where they will be shown today's date, 12 August. So today they have an appointment at level 3 block A, Kansas City, Malaysia. Time is 10 a.m. Chemotherapy session is countdown today. And then also the next 2 weeks they have another chemotherapy session, and it will be shown here like how many days to go before the next appointment that they will have. Okay, so that's it for the appointment. So for our next function, which is the pain notes. Pain notes is basically a note taking system, but specifically for cancer pain notes, so to say. So let's say if a user want to write a new note, firstly they have to specify which location of their body that is experiencing the pain, and then they have to specify scale of pain from 1 to 5, 1 being mild and 5 being severe. Let's say it's a 3, and then they have to choose a date, when did the pain happen. In this case, let's say it's today, and at what time that they are experiencing the pain. So let's say it's at 7:30 a.m. And then also they can add a custom note. Maybe they are feeling discomfort, so they just add that. Maybe they can add a longer note if they want to. Then just click on submit. New note is added, and then when they view it, it will be there. The note is sorted per date, with the latest one being the most up on the list. So right here there are a few notes that has been written by Mr. James Wan. So let's go to the last function, which is the log report. So for the log report, Mr. James Wan does not have to add anything, like it can only be read by him. The idea is that for every activities that are added by Mr. James Wan on this through this functionality, all of them will be recorded in this log report, and it will be sorted by date. So like on this one, on 12 August from 6 to 2 p.m, what kind of activity Mr. Wan is doing, and so it will also be sorted according to the date, with the latest date on the top of the list. So for more details for each day, Mr. James Wan can click on the date, and he can see in details like medication, what kind of medicine he's taking and whatnot. So it is useful for, let's say, an appointment with doctor. So the doctor will ask Mr. James Wan what he's doing during this day and this day. So Mr. Wan can just refer to his log report. And then so for the gamification, we are planning to add like a point system. So like Mr. James Wan is a level 10 because he has collected 1200 points and has a few achievements. So what the aim is, we want to make this application more engaging and interactive, so the user can interact and engage with the system by, let's say the idea is, if the user take their medicine on time, then they will get 5 points, and if they attend their appointment, they will get another 10 points, and if they take notes, like they insert pen notes, they will receive maybe 3 points per note, so to say. So the idea is the user will be more engaged with the system. They want to interact more, not just using it as a scheduler or a reminder. And they will receive sort of like a badge system. It's not really a reward system at this point. It's just more like a reflection on how many things that they have done in this system. So I think that is all for our project. We are excited to meet you guys during the Q&A session. Okay, thank you very much. Assalamualaikum.